Hey friends, TUXX here. I want to do a quick follow-up here on the Fitbit Sense 2. That's the watch here. You may notice this has a metal band, and that is a separate aftermarket item. It just kind of pops out here and goes into the band. I have a whole video on that you can check out. But I wanted to talk a little bit about, I've had it out for about 3 months, and I do enjoy it a lot, but there definitely is some downsides to this particular watch. So if you're thinking about getting this watch, I just wanted to do kind of a pros and cons and buyer beware about it. Okay, so the watch itself is great for measuring stats while you sleep, okay? And that is only, my friends, if you sleep 3 hours without waking up, okay? So if you wake up to, go to the bathroom, get a drink, whatever, that's going to interrupt your 3 hours of sleep. So on the watch itself, I don't actually look at this that much. In fact, it's pretty rare. The watch itself is viewable here. I do have some bright studio lighting going on, and you can see it is a nice clear picture, but it really is kind of dim a little bit. If you're outside, forget about it. You're not going to be able to see in the dark, and there's different facings and things you can get for it, but where this thing really shines, not so much in the watch itself, definitely not in the band. I had to get an aftermarket replacement band because the plastic was irritating me, but it's actually in the app. So here is the sleeping one, okay? And you guys know I'm really big into dream tracking, sleep tracking, that kind of thing. And the problem is it's just not accurate, okay? So right here last night, it says I got 4 hours and 54 minutes of sleep, okay? Which is not true. It honestly, if I click on this here, 4:54, you'll see that it looks like I went to sleep here at, let's see, 4:32 a.m. and woke up at 7:35, okay? You can see that right here, okay? And the fact of the matter is I went to sleep long before then, and I slept after 7:35 too. So the sleep score of 56 is not really accurate because I got sleep before and I got sleep accurate after, and it just didn't record it, So that is a problem, And you can see a lot of these days, it looks like my sleep is very, very light, And while I don't always get 8 hours of sleep, that is true. It's a problem where, it doesn't record everything I get. So it really isn't that accurate as far as recording the sleep. Now, it does have this dolphin here. You might notice this little dolphin. And that's really good for actually some of the most advanced, this is true, the most advanced sleep tracking of any smartwatch, which would be great if it actually tracked all of your sleep. A lot of these stats look kind of low, like deep sleep, sleep duration, REM sleep, but that's because it's only recording part of the sleep of my night, Maybe it's missing somewhere around 3 hours or more of sleep every night. So that is a problem, so that's something to keep in mind. I love all this stuff. I just wish it was more accurate as far as tracking my sleep. I don't believe this has to do with the band. In fact, originally when I got this band, I was a little concerned that maybe it wouldn't actually be able to pick up because it's kind of a little further back. You can see the sensors back here on the back side, but it picks up fine. It seems to get everything good. I don't think the band is the issue so much as that the watch just doesn't necessarily track everything. It definitely loses some data. So in conclusion, if you want a watch that has some of the best sleep tracking, this is still a great watch, okay? The biggest problems is that it doesn't seem to record all your sleep. That could be directly related to the band I have it on, perhaps. I'm going to test that further. It may be my device itself is faulty somehow. But I love the way it tracks so much in your sleep. I mean, it's second to none as far as the quality of sleep tracking. The problem is the accuracy of sleep tracking is not everything it should be. And again, if you want to check your stats on the fly, like blood oxygen all throughout the day, it only tracks it at night while you're sleeping. So that's kind of a bummer, tell you the truth. And I'll be honest, I'm not even sure it's really getting all my steps. So something to think about. Anyway, buy it at the link down below from Amazon. You can return it to Amazon if it's not working right, which, perhaps mine is not. I'm not entirely sure. All right, but I just wanted to share this with you guys. I like to be honest with you guys about the reviews I do, and if something does come up down the road, like I see that it's not recording all my sleep on the sleep tracking watch, I'd like to let you guys know about it, So while I'm not saying this is junk, it's an expensive watch. It's a nice watch with great features and amazing apps here. I love the apps, but at least for me, because it only tracks durations of sleep longer than 3 hours, and I do tend to wake up quite a bit, it's a thing where maybe it's not the watch for me. I may have another smartwatch review coming up in the weeks ahead, so you can check that out. I'm trying to find that perfect watch for, checking my blood oxygen, my blood pressure, my sleep, everything, But I want to do it while I'm awake or asleep, all right? All right, friends, that's all I got for you. click that link down below, and thank you for watching. Okay, we'll talk to you soon. Bye-bye.